Good morning, sir. Oh, Mr. Turner, isn't it?
What?
You, sir. Joseph Mallord William Turner, Royal Academician.
I am, and who might you be?
I'm a long-time admirer of your work, sir. Do I gather I'm privileged to be present at the beginning of another of your ineffable creations? And that the subject is that ship there?
Quite so. The Temeraire.
That's HMS Temeraire? The brave ship that saved Nelson's flagship at Trafalgar?
On her final journey, alas. Those tugs are taking her to the shipbreakers.
Oh, the shipbreakers, the heartbreakers. But at least she'll be immortalized in oils by the great J.M.W. Turner. Oh, the Fighting Temeraire.
The saucy Temeraire is how she was known to her crew, although Fighting Temeraire. I like that. Well, it's good to talk, but I must take these sketches to my studio. Good day.
I'm not here by chance, Mr. Turner. I have a commission for you.
I'm not in the habit of accepting commissions from strangers in the street.
Not even a royal commission?
I beg your pardon?
The commission, Mr. Turner, is to paint a canvas depicting a prominent royal building. The work would not be for display to the general public, but would form part of a private collection in a gallery with privileged access only.
What's a royal building?
Will you take the commission?
I'm unlikely to decline my queen. Nonetheless, I must know more.
I can take you to the building now, sir. There are specific instructions for you to follow.
I'm not used to being instructed in my work.
For one, you must use oil paints that I shall provide.
Oh, I must I?
They are of a unique quality, sir.
Very well. Take me to this royal building and tell me more on the way.
Splendid. We'll take a handsome carriage.
You work for the royal household, do you? Buckingham Palace?
My duties, sir, are concerned with the new National Gallery in Trafalgar Square.
All right, stay exactly... lower your weapons. Ma'am? Osgood?
Oh, dear.
Are they...
Let's hope not. Lieutenant Sullivan, your services are required.
Oh, my word. I take it this is the family of the house.
Mother, father and daughter, it looks like.
I'll check for vital signs. Pulse is weak, but steady on this one.
Have they been sedated?
Hypnotized, I'd say.
Hypnotized? Well, our information was right then. The 11 was here and may still be here.
The perimeter's secure. I'll deploy the squad to search the house.
See, they stay in pairs. We wouldn't want the 11 picking off stragglers.
Ma'am. Squad, with me.
I'll check these other two to make sure they're all right.
Thank you, Harry.
A remote house in the country. It's the ideal hiding place.
We'd never have found it without the tip-off.
Still no clue who it was?
Nope, totally anonymous. But we may have a friend in the 11's camp.
You check rooms to the left, I'll go right.
Corporal, we were told to stay in pairs.
We'd be all day. Go left.
Anyone in there? Anyone? No one.
You wish. Hello. Hush now.
He shot me. Shot me in the neck. Why am I still alive?
What's your name?
Private Claire Duval.
How many soldiers are in the house, Private Claire Duval?
About 20 inside. Another 6 outside. Why am I answering you? Have you drugged me?
Oh, it's cleverer than that. Why has UNIT come looking for me here?
I don't know.
That's a shame. Let's try another tack, shall we? Tell me about the arch.
I don't know anything about an arch.
Oh, she knows nothing. Useless.
Not necessarily 3. Keep out of this. What duties have you performed recently?
I've been Kate Stewart's driver.
Oh, where did you take her?
Unit HQ. Various departments in Whitehall. The National Gallery.
What is the National Gallery?
It's the country's foremost repository of artwork. We went 3 times in 2 days.
Interesting. For what purpose?
I don't know. She didn't say. I waited with the car.
Duval, where have you got to? Duval!
I'm in! Oh,
No, you won't shout out.
wait!
And you won't say anything about our conversation.
I won't say anything about our conversation.
Well done, Private Claire Duval.
Duval! I need help here!
I'll see you again.
Duval!
What happened here? The window! Get out there! I'll help her.
Right.
Claire, can you hear me? It's Captain Carter.
Hello!
You stop!
Oh, on guard, eh? Bit dull, isn't it? All that standing still. Here, catch! That was a time grenade. More standing still, I'm afraid. For an hour or so.
Captain Carter, what happened?
It seems Private Duval found the 11, but he got away.
I'm afraid I don't remember much about it. He took me by surprise.
You're lucky he left you alive. Did he say anything?
No, nothing.
Bad news, I'm afraid. He got away.
But we had the house surrounded.
He used a gizmo on 2 of our chaps. They're frozen like statues in... gosh, some kind of time bubble, I'd say.
We might never get another chance as good as this.
Back to Plan A.
Protect the arch.
The 11 won't stop until he's found it.
This place commemorates a great battle. A pillar, leonine statues and fountains. Ha! On Venerius, the Battle of Aglia is marked with a marble edifice of the Draconian commander standing atop a heap of 4,000 Venerian dead.
Venerius, Greek island, yeah? I think I went there on a bender. That aside, why are we here?
There's your reason. Parking over there.
We'll be about half an hour, Claire.
I'll be waiting, ma'am.
Come on, Josh. Osgood.
I'm looking forward to seeing this famous under-gallery. You've been inside before, haven't you, Osgood?
Yes, it looks pretty much like any other wing of the gallery above it.
Except one where deadly dangers to England are locked away by order of Elizabeth I. All art deemed too dangerous to be on public display.
Does the arch qualify as art?
It has a certain aesthetic.
Well, it's undoubtedly dangerous.
How did you know they'd be here?
Irrelevant. Follow them. See where they go.
This is why I suggested bringing my boys Jack and Bernie. I'm the boss, not the hired help.
You are what I say you are. Follow them.
Please.
Please, don't disobey me.
You're a difficult man to like.
If it gives you comfort, there are several of me I also dislike. Go, and remember,
What?
I shall be with you at all times.
I hate it when you get inside my head like that.
Is this the undergallery then?
No, not quite. We enter through the anteroom ahead. The undergallery entrance is behind this painting.
Elizabeth I. Well, hang on. Those two either side of her. Bow tie, Converse trainers. Are they?
They are. We had to replace the painting that was here before.
A Zygon punched a hole in it.
Zygons?
Later. Let's press on.
Hello.
Who are you?
A friend. I hope you've not been waiting long.
Not long, no. I saw you enter the building.
Josh Osgood, allow me to introduce the curator of the undergallery.
Have we met? You remind me of someone, I think.
I get that a lot. Shall we go in?
Right.
Mind the step. Not far now.
Wait, is that new?
Oh, no, not new. I rearrange the exhibits from time to time.
It's a Turner, isn't it? The style is unmistakable. I thought I knew all of his work.
That's Hampton Court Palace.
What's that doing here? Is it dangerous?
Oh, hardly. It was a royal commission, not for public display. It commemorates the undergallery's original location beneath Hampton Court.
I didn't know that.
Elizabeth founded the undergallery in 1562. The National Gallery wasn't built until the 1830s.
At which time, by order of the Queen, the undergallery was relocated.
It's an interesting history lesson, but we're here to check out the arch.
You've no eye for art.
I have as much appreciation as the next man.
So long as the next man's a Philistine, eh? Well, no more shilly-shallying. Onwards!
They entered an elevator and went down. I can't follow.
I know. I can see what you see, hear what you hear.
I was forgetting.
Watch for them returning, but do not allow them to see you.
I'll be careful.
You'd better.
And here it is. I'm always reminded of Tennyson's Ulysses. All experience is an arch where through gleams that untraveled world. Where through gleams a world. He could have had no idea his arch metaphor would one day become a physical reality.
Shouldn't it be in a vault or behind bulletproof glass or something?
The undergallery is secure.
Didn't I hear something about Zygons earlier?
Zygon? They had an unfair advantage. Hidden in the gallery all along.
Stasis cubes. Quite clever, really.
Well, secure or not, we should have our own people down here, an armed squad.
All exhibits are now under my personal protection.
The curator knows the undergallery better than anyone. There will be no troops in here.
Indeed, there will not.
Although I hope he won't object if we provide additional protection upstairs, as a first line of defense.
Not at all.
We'll work out the details.
I reckon a dozen plainclothes operatives should do it, deployed across the gallery like tourists.
Do that.
Hey,
What?
over there. I don't believe it. That's Ava Drake.
They've returned. All three.
Again, I can see that.
They're looking this way.
Oh, you careless fool. Carter has seen you. Run!
Stop! I'm going with him. I'll go through the sensory wing and see if I can cut her off.
11, where are you?
I'm hardly going to allow you to lead them to move. Get out of there.
Oh, that's lovely, that is.
Where did she go? There she is.
Stop there, Drake!
Don't stop. Don't let them catch you.
She'll get herself killed.
Oh, the traffic slowed her down. I'll get her.
Josh, be careful.
Oh, sorry! Sorry!
Out of my way!
I've got you!
No!
Stop struggling! You're under arrest!
11! Help me!
What did you say?
11! You've got to help me! I'm not going to prison for you.
That's very true. Goodbye.
What?
Kill her. Kill her. Do it.
Drake!
Josh. Oh no, is she dead?
I think so. I'm not sure how.
Let me see. She's dead, all right.
She was talking to him. To the 11. I think he killed her.
Talking to him? How?
No idea. There's no radio.
We'll need an autopsy to find out how she died.
Right, then let's get it done. Have the body taken to Lieutenant Sullivan at Porton Down.
Died after being seen running through traffic in central London. Unconfirmed reports suggest she may have been under arrest at the time of her death. The woman has been informally identified as Ava Drake, a career criminal from London, possibly connected to a recent spate of robberies across the south of England.
Anne-Marie, hi, it's Jackie McGee. Yeah, you're right, way too long. Listen, could you do me a favour? Is your paper running the story of that woman who died near Piccadilly Circus? Ava Drake, yeah. Could you tell me what you've got on it? No, look, I'm working my own angle. If I get anything, I'll offer it to your paper first. How's that? Oh, you're a star. Let me grab a pen.
Harry, I've put you on speaker. Say that again, would you?
We found this electronic implant thing in Ava Drake's head. Tiny. There was a minute wound behind the left ear where it had gone in.
Sounds like nanotechnology.
And it acted as a radio transceiver.
More than that, old chap. It was latched onto a neuromuscular nerve junction.
That could have allowed it to send controlling impulses to the brain.
Or something more deadly. She was killed, probably instantly, by a massive sonic pulse. It must have come from this implant thingy.
Nasty.
Yeah, with the 11, it usually is.
I'd like to see this implant. Can you send me some imagery?
I'll ask the boffins to get them along to you straight away.
Thank you, Harry.
Good hunting.
That implant, attached in that way, could give the 11 control over someone's thoughts and movements.
Perhaps Ava Drake wasn't so willing an accomplice as we thought.
Once I've had a look at Drake's implant, I may be able to come up with something to block the incoming signal, in case we come across any more of them.
Make that your priority.
I'll tell you another priority. We should move the arch from the undergallery. The 11 must suspect it's in the building somewhere.
It's been moved before, and he keeps finding it. I think it's time we saw that as an opportunity. If we want to catch him, I think we can use the arch as bait.
I often come up here and spend hours with the exhibits. The very best of humanity's creative genius.
I should visit more often. Ah, now, this is a much more familiar Turner. The Fighting Temeraire. Remarkable.
But not entirely accurate, though. It was cloudy that day, for one thing.
How do you know that?
Hello.
Ms. Osgood, have you finished your tinkering?
Tinkering all done.
Right, we should take a look.
One moment. Here comes your man Carter.
Hello, Kate.
Hello, ma'am.
You're out of uniform and undercover, Claire. Kate would be more discreet.
Yes, Kate.
Our people are spread throughout the building. The 11 won't get in without us seeing him.
Is Claire part of your deployment? The 11 knows her face.
I wanted to help. You or Miss Osgood?
Why not? You could carry this backpack for me. Treat it carefully. There's valuable equipment inside.
I will.
We were about to see what Osgood's prepared for the 11. Shall we go down?
I'll stay up here with my squad.
I'll sit while I have the time and admire the Temeraire some more.
Follow me. Going down.
Well, dear old paintings, I'm so glad he went with fighting Temeraire. So much better than saucy.
Did you notice any changes to the elevator?
Not one.
Good, because that's the trap for the 11.
Really?
I managed to fit everything out of sight behind the wall and ceiling panels. Claire, could I have my backpack?
Sure. Yeah.
This remote controls the devices I've installed. Once he's in the elevator, we've got him. This button releases knockout gas from the floor and ceiling.
But the 11 is a Time Lord. He may be able to resist the gas.
If he does, we've still got him. Deadbolts will lock the doors and the ceiling hatch tight, turning the elevator into a cage.
Well, there's an appealing idea.
Back to normal, all ready for him.
Greyhound 3 to Greyhound 1, over.
Go ahead, Josh.
We've got a visitor.
The 11.
You should come up and see.
Hello, Jackie.
Hello, Kate. Was hoping you'd put in an appearance. Take a seat. This painting, it was the reason I first came to the National Gallery as a teenager. The Ambassadors by Holbein. That thing that looks like a smudge across the bottom when you look at it from the side's actually a skull. Optical illusion. In a 16th century painting.
I am aware.
Things are so often not what they seem to be, don't you agree?
Such as?
Such as some of the tourists in here. They were just that little bit too watchful. They're not tourists at all, are they? They're unit.
What are you doing here, Jackie?
Following up the death of Ava Drake, former villain of London town. Such a peculiar death. Her body spirited away by military types.
It can be a nuisance when these things happen in front of the public.
The public. Bless them. So many witness accounts. I like the ones who described how the chase started here at the National Gallery. Thought I'd come in for a nosy, and what do I find?
You should leave.
I find what looks very much like a unit trap. And if it is, and it's connected to Ava Drake, can be for only one person.
Jackie, for your own safety.
The 11.
Hey, boss.
What is it?
Jack. I'm Jack. He's Bernie.
What is it, Jack?
They got metal detectors. What if your gear sets them off?
No human technology could detect my gear. The only thing we have to worry about is you keeping your voice down and not drawing attention to us with stupid questions.
Sorry.
Straight through, gents.
Thank you.
Ground 3, are you receiving?
I'm right, aren't I?
Jackie, listen.
Captain Carter, oh, hello again.
Kate, a word?
Is he here? It's all right. Jackie has, of course, worked it out.
He just came through the Sainsbury Wing entrance with a couple of Ava Drake's men.
Right, activate the plan. Discreet evacuation of the public using the cover story.
Already begun.
Jackie, you need to go too.
No chance.
You'll get your story once he's in custody. It's too dangerous here.
I can look after myself.
Not this time. Either you leave or I throw you out.
All right, all right. So long as you see I get my story this time.
Shall I make sure she leaves?
There's no time. You and I need to get downstairs ahead of the 11.
I'll send the elevator back up.
Good idea. Oh, hello, Claire.
Ma'am, Kate?
Is Osgood with you?
She's with the Curator at the Arch. I was just checking things here.
What things?
All is in working order. Osgood's waiting for you.
Right, there's no time to waste. Let's go.
Let's see where the 11 is now.
You can do that.
I'm linked into the National Gallery's CCTV network. Now, which camera? Ah, yes. There he is.
We should be able to follow him all the way from there.
You've got eyes on the 11. Excellent.
Entering exhibit room 15. They'll be at the elevator shortly.
Then we've got him.
Ready to activate the knockout gas when they're in the elevator.
Come on, 11. We're waiting for you.
Ah, this is the elevator we want. In.
They're inside.
Activating now. What?
Osgood?
It's not working. Well, the carrier signal isn't connecting. I can't fire the gas or the deadbolts.
Can you fix it?
Well, not before they arrive. The problem must be inside the elevator. But I don't see how.
I imagine there are some very puzzled faces in there.
They're heading for the undergallery entrance.
I don't understand. I double-checked the initiator circuit in the elevator, triple-checked it.
And I removed it. The 11 will join us shortly. Don't move, or I'll shoot.
Someone seems to have forgotten whose side they're on.
Oh, Claire, what did he do to you at the house?
I can guess. He left her with one of those implants. I said it could be used to control a person.
Think what you're doing, Claire. Would you really shoot us?
I have my orders.
You're a unit soldier, isn't that where you get your orders from?
I have my...
Drop it!
Well done, Josh.
Drop it!
Let me go!
Claire, come back. I can help you.
We should leave now.
What? We can't abandon the Arch to the 11.
The Arch will be safe.
I trust the Curator, Josh.
Ma'am, you go. I'll stay here. Perhaps I can delay the 11 while you fetch help from upstairs. Barricade the doors.
We all go, now. This hidden passage will take us to the exit, bypassing the 11.
Josh, we're leaving.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll bring my backpack.
Keep close behind me.
I'm in heaven. Look at all these lovely goodies. Keep your mind on the job. Now, really? When the pickings are this good?
The old boss, she'd have had this lot away in no time.
Thank you, Bernie. Thank you very much. Oh, shut your mouth, Bernie. Oh, 5. So rude. It's all just lying here, begging to be taken. Enough! There's no time for this.
11!
What are you doing here?
I'm confused. Not sure.
Oh, your conditioning is breaking down. That's unfortunate. Unreliable knew she would be. No one asked your opinion, 3.
Help me!
Yes, I'll help you all right.
What's that?
I'll help you end it. Goodbye. What a racket. To the Arch! Hurry!
Osgood,
Yes?
this Curator. Well, who is he exactly?
Someone Kate trusts. That's all I need to know.
Success. The Arch is mine. Isn't this a little too easy? Where are the unit people? Oh, I no longer care. 7. You two, attach these to the Arch.
What are they?
Do it. They're teleport limpets. You thought we were going to carry this out of here. I only have to power them up, and they'll transport the Arch instantly to our base. Stand back. What? That's not possible. They should have connected with the Archer's molecular frame. You've made a mess of it, have you? I operated them perfectly, one. Unless... This isn't the arch. It's a hard light facsimile.
Here we are.
Where's here?
There's Turner's painting of Hampton Court. We're near the exit.
Then let's get out of here.
Where are you going, young man? We must protect the arch.
Make your mind up. The arch is back there.
No, it isn't. You would never have left it to fall into the 11's hands, would you?
You're very astute. The 11 will by now have discovered he has a fake on his hands. The real arch is here.
The Turner painting?
Is it another hidden door?
Oh, a door of a kind, if you like. A door like no other, and the key to open it is in the frame.
What's happening to it?
What's that light?
It's an energy field. Come closer. Don't be afraid.
Do as he says, everyone.
Another day at the unit office, I suppose.
What? What is that? Hey, what's happening?
Jackie, what are you doing here?
Here we go. Watch yourselves. The first step's a whopper.
I don't believe it. Hey! Where did you go? Can you hear me?
Welcome. Do take a moment.
Wow.
This is... Is this Hampton Court Palace?
We're in the Privy Gardens.
But are you?
I know this place. I visited.
Something's not right.
Yes, go on.
Everything looks... I don't know.
I see it now. The texture isn't quite right.
Nearly there. Can you work it out? Can you?
The grass, the sky, all of it. Slightly... streaked?
It's brushstrokes.
Hoorah. Well done.
We're not at the real Hampton Court. This is the one in the painting.
We're in the actual painting.
Turner was commissioned to paint this piece using oil paints of unusual origin. Psychic paints that transfuse the artist's imagination.
This is Hampton Court, as imagined by Turner.
After he was given an extensive tour of the building and the ground.
I've seen strange things in unit, but... well, this beats them all.
It's fascinating.
And as hiding places go, about as good as it gets.
Well, I don't know about that. Jackie McGee saw us.
What?
Well, she entered the room as I was going into the painting.
If the 11 gets hold of her...
He couldn't have been far behind us.
He'll get the truth out of her. He'll find out where we are. I need to go back and get her at once.
You can't return from here, I'm afraid. Your friend is on her own. For now, we must protect the arch. I can take you to it.
I tell you what, you take Osgood. Josh and I will see if we can come up with something to slow the 11 down, if he does follow us.
I'm able to help you there.
Oh?
This version of Hampton Court isn't entirely as it appears. There are traps for the unwary. Let me show you an example.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Talking to the artwork?
You.
Oh, yes, me. Grab her.
Ow! You let me go!
Where are Kate Stewart and the others?
They're gone. They ran out.
She's lying, dirty rotten liar is what she is. Yes, obviously she'd hardly watch them run away and stay here.
What exactly is wrong with you?
Regenerative dissonance. And there, you see, that's how it works. Question asked, question answered. I shan't ask you again. Where are they? You couldn't help yourself, could you? This painting. Let me see. What is it? Tell me now! I can't concentrate while you're ranting, Three. I thought so. I've seen this before.
Seen what?
Empathic oils, which means there should be about here. Bring her closer.
Ow! know what you're doing.
We're going after Kate Stewart, and you're coming with us.
Keep close. I once lost Camille Pissarro in his maze for almost an hour. I wouldn't want to lose you.
Pissarro? The artist? The 19th century artist?
It was a little naughty of me, but he was a huge admirer of Turner's works. I thought he'd appreciated seeing it from the inside, as it were.
How could you meet a 19th century artist?
It was all a little too much for him too, I'm afraid. Convinced himself he was delusional.
Right.
It was all for the best in the end. And not just for him. Here we are. The center of the maze.
Now what?
Now...
Ooh.
Going down! Here we are. The original undergallery.
It's very of the period, isn't it? Even down to crossed swords and pikes on the walls.
Weaponry for those who stood guard in Elizabeth's time. But here, this is what we came for.
How did you get the arch here?
It was transported in the same way you were.
Oh, is that another Turner? It is. And hey, that's the National Gallery. Is this?
Yes. Painted with empathic oils. That's our way back to the real world, when we choose to leave.
A painting within a painting. I'll let Kate know we're here. Greyhound 2 calling Greyhound 1. Go ahead. Kate, we've arrived. I'm looking at the arch now.
Well done. You know what to do if needs be.
I'll get everything ready. It's in my backpack.
Hopefully it won't come to it, but better safe. Greyhound 3 calling. Sorry to butt in, but it is urgent. Go ahead, Josh. The 11 is here.
He just appeared in the same spot we did. He's got his 2 cronies with him, and Jackie McGee.
Is she all right?
She seems to be, from this distance.
Can you keep them under watch without being seen?
The roof is the perfect vantage point. And as I say that, they're walking towards the building. Are you in position?
I am. Leave the next bit to me.
Good luck.
We're actually inside that painting.
As I've said more than once.
Hampton Court is a big place. Lots of places to hide.
Oh, we'll find them. Have no doubt.
That's frightful. They can't hide from us. They even make it easy for us. Hello, Kate Stewart.
Oh, fancy bumping into you here.
My patience wears thin. Where's the arch? The real one.
Oh, we both know I'm never going to tell you.
You tell me, or you will be made to tell me.
And which of your personas will do that? And there's one of you that can hypnotize, yes? And there's also a sadist in there, the 6.
Oh, yes, please. It would be my pleasure.
You'll have to catch me first. Bye.
Get after her. Go. I'll watch this one.
No problem.
They're very obedient. Your lapdogs.
Are they useful? For many things. Like flushing out a possible trap.
Where's she gone?
Through there!
She ain't gone out the window. Let's try these doors.
Nothing. Next one.
Blimey, it's dark in there.
Good hiding spot, then. Let's have a shooty.
Pity it wasn't the 11 too. Mind yourselves now, that's a long drop.
Bottomless, in fact.
Curator, I thought you were going to stay safe with Osgood.
Well, I can be of more use out here, with my knowledge of this environment.
And it's traps for the unwary, like this room. Thanks for pointing it out. You didn't explain it.
When Turner was given a tour of the original Hampton Court, he was deliberately not shown everything. The rooms he didn't see became empty voids here.
A defensive measure.
Along with others. Now you should go. Join Ms. Osgood and your captain.
And leave you to face the 11 alone?
Well, what I have in mind only I can do. If it succeeds, I'll bring Ms. McGee to you.
Where are you, idiots?
The 11 is coming. Quickly. Go.
Reluctantly. Good luck.
You! Stop there. Turn around. Well, if it isn't Unit's mystery friend, what have you done with my men?
I've done nothing.
Hey, look, that door's open. Maybe they went through there?
Oh, now that's interesting.
What is?
We won't be seeing Jack and Bernie again. Where has he gone?
He was there a moment ago.
I know that. Oh, I see him moving through the garden.
I thought you were looking for Kate Stewart.
I'm looking for the arch, and he may lead me to it as easily as her. Come on!
I'm staying here.
Oh, are you going to be troublesome?
You haven't got your thugs to manhandle me now.
I brought you here because I thought you could be useful.
Oh no, hang on, wait. Put that down.
If you won't come willingly, you leave me no choice. What's it to be? There he is, heading for that outbuilding.
It's called the Banqueting House.
An eatery? What's he going in there for? Ah, not going in, going under. If this is another trap, they should be careful it doesn't backfire on them. Come along.
Do you think that this is where they have the arch?
That, or we've been lured here because they think they're cleverer than me.
One way or another, you'll soon know.
Oh, there you are.
Miss McGee, would you join me, please?
You think I'm going to let you take her?
Well, she'll be safer with me, considering where we are.
Where we are is in a cellar beneath the grounds of some historic human building.
No, we're not. This room isn't part of the original Hampton Court Palace.
What?
This is something that the man who painted this facsimile was asked to include, as a defense against anyone who came here looking for the undergallery.
It's a most unusual commission, but yes, all right. It would be my honor, and I'm grateful for the guided tour, most extensive. The finished painting will, as requested, be entirely faithful to the palace architecture and grounds.
There is one area, sir, in which I would like you to freely exercise your imagination.
Oh?
You see there, the banqueting house?
I see it.
As you paint, you might imagine what lies beneath it.
Why? What's beneath it?
Nothing.
Nothing?
As you paint, let the various possibilities run through your incomparable mind as to what could be there.
Why? It makes no sense.
There is a purpose to it.
An eccentric one, I think. You're an eccentric fellow.
Oh, it has been said.
All right. I'll indulge you. I shall. Imagine.
So, he imagined this cellar.
He did.
What's that?
What?
What's happened? What's happened? Are we still in the cellar?
Oh, much more cozy, don't you think? Eh?
What have you done?
Oh, I merely planted an idea in an artist's head of various possibilities. Not so cozy now. Positively roomy.
You will stop this.
We are standing inside the product of a great artist's imagination. There's no stopping that now.
Stay where you are!
I'm merely going to stand with Miss McGee.
Why?
Why? Oh, because of this.
Stop out of here!
Did you know that wall was going to appear there?
I know it won't be there for long. We must leave. This way. Quickly now.
To change again. Okay, that wall's gone. He's free.
Come back here!
He's coming.
Keep going. There's another change coming, a dangerous one.
Dangerous? How dangerous?
As well as imagining what space might be under the banqueting house, Turner also imagined there might be nothing at all.
Nothing.
Just the soil. Out you go.
Thanks.
Come back!
Boy, oh boy, that was close.
Oh, I had the advantage of knowing the change sequence, but even so, we cut it rather fine.
The 11, he's alive.
He's from resilient stock. But I succeeded in my main purpose, which was to rescue you. We must get you to safety, Jackie.
How long will the hatch hold him?
It's hard to say. He's resourceful.
Mom, I finished assembling the disruptor. It's ready to be primed.
Well done. Hopefully it won't be needed if the 11's still in his trap when we get there.
You're going back out there.
Captain Carter and I are going to take him into custody.
I'm armed. Whatever tricks he's got up his sleeve, he won't get the jump on us.
Right, let's go. Osgood will keep in radio contact.
Right.
What did you call this?
A disruptor. Alien design from our special archive.
I've seen disruptors before. It's a sort of bomb.
A bomb. A bomb. Is it safe?
Well, they're designed for use in a small space like this. The explosion can be confined to a small area, down to the size of a baby's fist, with no blast wave.
Why is it even here?
It's a last resort. If the 11 gets the better of us, I'm to destroy the arch rather than let it fall into his hands.
Damn!
He got out then.
He must have used this piece of tree root to leave the hatch open.
He's strong.
Oh, buried alive, maybe we'd all find that strength.
Ma'am, the banqueting house. Its door is open. It's been forced. I'll have a look.
Be careful. I'll update Osgood. Greyhound 1 to Greyhound 2.
Greyhound 2, go ahead.
I'll have a look inside.
Now to struggle this, good lad.
Osgood, prime the disruptor. Be ready to...
Drop the radio or I'll snap his neck. Do it. Do it. Snap it like it's real.
What's going on?
Do you want me to do what Six asks? Drop it.
All right.
Very wise.
Greyhound 1? Kate, what's happening?
They're clearly in trouble.
I'll prime the disruptor.
No.
Jackie?
Keep back from the disruptor, or I'll cut you down.
Oh dear, we should do as she says. For now.
Think about what you're doing.
Quiet. 11. I have control of the undergallery and the arch.
Excellent.
I'll be with you shortly.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jackie McGee, isn't it? Who else could it be? He's controlling her like he controlled Claire Duval.
Oh, spot on. And now, as I lost my own weapon, there, I'll take yours. Shall we go to the arch?
She's taking quite an interest in your disruptor.
Do you notice she keeps rubbing her neck?
I'm not deaf.
If that means what I think it does, I have something in my pack that could help us.
Are you about to ask me to create some kind of diversion? I so love causing diversions.
If you wouldn't mind.
What are you two whispering about?
Oh, nothing much. I must say this disruptor is fascinating, don't you think? Quite remarkable.
Stay back.
Is that an oscillating modulator? Quite ideal for field control.
I'll use this.
Oh, there's no need for that. I just wanted a closer look.
Stop talking. Get back over there.
Did you get what you wanted?
I've got it. Thank you. To use it, I'll have to get close to her. Perhaps if we... Too late.
Here we are, all together. How nice.
Osgood, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Hello, Jackie. Not quite your usual self.
I served the 11.
And I'm most appreciative. Oh, you've got a sword. Let me see. Oh, I've not held one of these in ages. You can have the gun. I'll keep this. If anyone moves, kill them.
I shall.
And a disruptor! Something else I've not seen in so long. Oh, yes, I can use this.
In what way?
Oh, you'll see. In fact, you'll have front row seats.
Another persona slipping out? To whom do we have the pleasure of speaking?
I'm the Four, dear. Someone who knows what he's doing, who won't get himself buried alive. Now, the Arch. It certainly seems like a genuine article. There's one way to be sure.
He's starting it up.
I hope you know what you're doing.
The link is established.
It lives! The Arch lives again!
Oh, yes, this is the genuine Arch.
Enough from you, Four.
And there you are, the 11, the original, back in the room. You have the Arch, now what?
I'll teleport it back to the real world, then follow. You won't be coming with me.
You're going to leave us here?
For the rest of your lives. But cheer up, that won't be long. I'll also be detonating the disruptor. Oh, an oscillating modulator. Ideal for field control.
That's what I said.
Quiet.
Oh, don't be so harsh to the soon-to-be deceased.
Death's never far away with you, is it?
Yours certainly is. I'm expanding the disruptor's area of detonation to take in this room, the palace, and the gardens, this entire pocket reality, on a timed delay. I'll leave. Miss McGee will remain to ensure you don't interfere with the detonation.
Oh, did you hear that, Jackie?
I served the 11.
Not through choice, though.
Because of an implant in your neck. How did he put it there?
She had some kind of a gun. There was a flash.
Answer no more questions.
It stung.
How does that feel? If you can't answer, perhaps we could ask Ava Drake, except we can't.
Because he murdered her.
Like he's going to kill you.
What?
You keep rubbing your neck. Does the implant hurt? I can help with that.
Stay away from her.
I examined Ava Drake's implant. I know the frequency it operates on. And I can jam it.
I said keep away!
You'd use a sword on an unarmed person. Oh, why not try me? Come on, all I have is this stick.
An invitation I can hardly resist.
Osgood. Osgood, thank you.
Jackie, you're back with us then.
Yeah. Jeez, it was like an out-of-body experience.
I'm going to help the Curator.
I'm not sure he needs it.
I can do this all day. What about you?
Who are you? What are you? Where are you from?
I'm the Curator. That's all anyone needs to know. I take care of things.
Well, he's distracted. Shouldn't we get that disruptor out of here before he can start the countdown? I'll do it.
Jackie!
No! Give that to me!
She fell through the arch. She's gone.
No! Come back here! Come back!
No, aliens.
Who are you?
have it. I will have it.
Be careful. Oh, no. I don't think you should do that. No. Put it down. Put it down. Run!
Can you hear me? Come back here!
Is everyone all right?
I think so.
The 11 isn't. He's out cold.
Oh, shame.
The disruptor must have detonated on the other side.
Oh no. The arch was damaged in the blast. It's deactivated.
The bridge, it's gone.
Jackie was through there.
If she's still alive, she's stuck there now.
Well, hello, Sleeping Beauty.
I'm in chains.
Handcuffs. You're not going anywhere. Not for a long, long time.
I'd better get back to the Tower of London. You'd be welcome to come with me.
My duties keep me here at the gallery.
The arch is at the tower. Osgood's trying to repair it.
Has the 11 said what he intended to do with it?
We've still no idea. We may never know.
Never knowing may be for the best. Take care.
In what way?
Well, think again about repairing the arch and re-establishing the link to its other side.
We have to get Jackie back. Goodbye. For now.
She may have been killed.
She may. And she may not.
Oh, no, please. Let me go. Ow!
You killed Veralis!
No, I tried to warn him.
You will pay.
No, please. No, I didn't mean to come here. It was an accident. No! Look, please listen. I don't belong here. I've got to go back. Please. Please. I have to go back.
You have been listening to Unit Nemesis, The Curator's Gambit, written by Andrew Smith. Kate Stewart was played by Gemma Redgrave, Osgood, Ingrid Oliver, Josh Carter, James Joyce, The Curator, Tom Baker, The 11, Mark Bonnar, Jackie McGee, Tracy Wiles, Claire Duval, Becky Wright, J.M.W. Turner, Glenn Macready, Ava Drake, Maggie Service, Lieutenant Harry Sullivan, Christopher Naylor. Other roles played by members of the cast. Director, Ken Bentley. Producer, Emily Cook and David Richardson. Sound design and music, Howard Carter. Script editor, John Dorney. Executive producers, Nicholas Briggs and Jason Haig-Ellery.
I'm Andrew Smith, and I wrote episode 4 of the first box set.
Hello! You stop! Oh, on guard, eh? Bit dull, isn't it? All that standing still. Here, catch!
The inspiration for the Curator's Gambit, that was an interesting one, because I had a bit of a light bulb moment with that, where so I was watching The Day of the Doctor and doing all the research you do for a story and kind of knocking some ideas around. And then it occurred to me, so Elizabeth I had set up the Undergallery. But of course, that takes us back to about the 16th century, doesn't it? And the National Gallery didn't exist until the 1830s, I think it was. So the Undergallery had to be somewhere else before it was at the National Gallery. And that led me to think, well, where could it have been? And kind of an obvious place, really, with its connection to the Tudors, is Hampton Court Palace. So that was my inspiration for that. So I researched it to a degree online, but then went and visited for research. I had never been there before.
The commission, Mr. Turner, is to paint a canvas depicting a prominent royal building. The work would not be for display to the general public, but would form part of a private collection in a gallery with privileged access only.
By The Curator's Gambit by Andrew Smith, the story arc starts to tie together. And I really like that. I really find that as a listener or a viewer of something, I find it really rewarding when a mystery starts to make sense. By The Curator's Gambit, the arch is taken to the Undergallery and it's put under the protection of the Curator. And that just feels significant as a Doctor Who fan, because we know the significance of the Undergallery. And of course, the Curator, played by brilliant Tom Baker. Tom Baker wasn't actually present when we did our recording for this. We were remote recording, and he recorded his bit separately. But I mean, it's always incredible to have the addition of a Tom Baker to a Doctor Who story.
I'm always reminded of Tennyson's Ulysses. All experience is an arch where through gleams that untravelled world. Oh.
I think in the Curator's Gambit, I think it is, and if I'm looking forward to hearing it actually, the world of Hampton Court within G.M.W. Turner's painting, which is a very abstract idea, a kind of an out there idea, but I'm kind of looking forward to that world being realised and hearing it, seeing it sounds, and taking the listeners with us.
Hello, I'm Gemma Redgrave, and I play Kate Lethbridge-Stewart. Have they been sedated?
Hypnotised, I'd say.
Hypnotised? Well, our information was right then. The 11 was here and may still be here. I love the scripts for the Unit series. I think they're really well written, and this is no exception. It's a really exciting adventure, and it introduces, he may have been introduced before, but it's the first time I've encountered the 11, and it's an extraordinary thing to hear Mark Bonner create so distinctively and brilliantly and terrifyingly 11 completely different personalities, and he does it all effortlessly and entirely with his voice. It's a sort of masterclass. I loved every minute of it.
It's all just lying here, begging to be taken. Enough! There's no time for this.
Oh, it's wonderful to be back. It's such a warm company of actors, in a sort of rather old-fashioned sense. It's like the old rep. We've been going for 5 years, now, I think, getting together every, 2 or 3 times a year and recording these adventures together. We all work together, I think, really, really well, and I love every minute of it.
Hello, I'm Becky Wright, and I play Claire Duval.
What's your name?
Private Claire Duval!
How many soldiers are in the house, Private Claire Duval?
About 20 inside, another 6 outside. After reading through the script, she's kind of a very straightforward army girl, very capable. Kind of falls foul of the 11, unfortunately. But yeah, very competent, very capable woman, which is a nice thing to play anytime. Without giving too much away, it doesn't go too well.
Tell me about the arch.
I don't know anything about an arch!
Oh, she knows nothing, useless! Not necessarily 3, keep out of this.
In getting into the role, just kind of thinking about army folks, what they go through, how they train, all that kind of stuff. And also, what she's there to do a job, she's trained to do it, but sometimes, things go a little bit wrong. So it's kind of thinking about how you would cope in those situations. But no, it's been good fun.
Hi, I'm Glenn Macready, and I play JMW Turner and Vulprines.
Oh, it's good to talk, but I must take these sketches to my studio. Good day.
Turner was an interesting fella to think about. A little bit eccentric, a bit contrary, and it was, fascinating to think about him meeting up with the Curator. And when eccentrics collide, and I'd read that he'd in order to avoid the census, he rowed himself out into the middle of the Thames, I think, so he couldn't be written down as being in any particular abode, and it was it's just interesting to be at the moment when one of the most famous paintings ever was conceived when the sketches were being made. That was it was great fun.
The brave ship that saved Nelson's flagship at Trafalgar?
On her final journey, alas. Those tugs are taking her to the shipbreakers.
Oh, the shipbreakers, the heartbreakers. But at least she'll be immortalized in oils by the great JMW Turner.
Vulprine was an interesting one. You're looking at the script, you think that they're hissing and they're quite aggressive, and of course there's all sorts of ways that you can hiss on the out breath, on the in breath, and if you're going to make any kind of any sort of rhythmic noise there, and they're quite when we first find them, they're a bit terrified of this arch coming back. And then they appear at various points, and it was quite nice to originate some otherworldly, scary monster.
What's happening to it?
What's that light?
It's an energy field. Come closer. Don't be afraid.
Do as he says, everyone.
Another day at the unit office, I suppose.
The script was great fun. The idea of being inside a painting I thought it was fantastic. What would that look like? What would the world look like as imagined by Turner? And the thing that, when his mind was allowed to be blank about certain areas, he wasn't thinking about certain areas, then they would become this bottomless void. That was great fun to picture how that would be visually. And of course, with audio, that's all you're doing all the time. Then hearing the 11 argue and bat about among themselves, that I always enjoyed that.
I'm looking forward to seeing this famous under-gallery. You've been inside before, haven't you, Osgood?
Yes, it looks pretty much like any other wing of the gallery above it.
Except one where deadly dangers to England are locked away by order of Elizabeth I.
It's such a clever idea, I think, the whole idea of this place underneath, places that we know, I think is really exciting. The idea that it's all kind of just below the surface. The Big Finish scripts are always great. You always know you're in for a bit of a ride, regardless of what's going on. And I love the 11 when I read the script and then heard Mark do it. It's just great. There's so much to it. And it's just, he's such a delightful villain. And I think the world that's created and the whole ideas and the references to history and all of that is just great fun. It's a proper romp and hopefully quite exciting and quite a good listen. So yeah, it's always a delight because you know you're in for a bit of a thrill ride, I think, with anything to do with Big Finish. So yeah, no, thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can't wait for the next one, to be honest.
It's fascinating.
And as hiding places go, about as good as it gets. Well, I've missed everybody. I've missed being in the same room with everybody else, and playing in the same room with everybody else. But surprisingly, it was actually it was all right, and it was lovely to be in a sort of virtual room together remotely, and I'm very, very lucky indeed, because I wouldn't have been able to do it. I'm technically I'm an idiot, but I have a wonderful man who's a technical genius, and I was recording at his studio on the river near Hampton Court, and it was a total delight to be interrupted every now and again by ducks and geese.
One of the downsides of a remote recording when you haven't experienced a studio recording is you don't get to try the Big Finish lunches. And I'm pretty sure, from what I've heard, they are going to be 10 times better than the soup that I reheated. So I'm looking forward to getting back in a studio to actually work with people physically, but also I can't wait to try the lunch. It's always a bit of a puzzle doing a remote recording, making sure you've got all the bits that you need to produce the thing as a whole. But I'm really proud of what we've been able to achieve during a pandemic, and I'm very excited for this new era of unit to begin.